See what I'm saying? That's how they do us. See, that's what they have put on us. They have put guilt and morality on niggas, and this is one of the main reasons why we cannot be free. We cannot be free because they have taught us, they have replaced our nigger mind with the hunky mind. They replaced the nigger mind with the white mind. See, they put their mind in yours. They have pimped us, like the pimp said. Put my mind in your mind. They have put their mind in our mind, so we can't be free. Because we continue to think, oh, okay, if I do that, that's wrong. If I do that, I'm guilty. White boy, Jesus died for you on the cross. See? But we never think about this shit. I'm trying to destroy all that shit. Every word out of my mouth is to destroy the paradigm that white folks, I call them hunkies, right, have given us. That's what my paradigm is. Why? Because you have to shop niggas in order to free. Like, nigga, don't you realize you're free? You don't have to continue to follow this shit. Right? What did Harry tell me to say? She said, I freed 1,000 people. And I could have freed 1,000 more if they just known they was free.
That's the wrong way.
Huh? See what I'm talking about? But we don't. Why? Because the mind is, the white boy has got into the head. The head. They tell everybody in here, you are a citizen. You see what I'm saying? But in 1857, Judge Taney told Dred Scott in Missouri, where I'm from, that you don't have no rights. A black man has no rights that a white man is bound to respect. And that opinion has never been reversed. No right that a white man is bound to respect. Bound. You see that word?
Bound.
You gotta watch white folks, because they like to use words of art. Bound. In other words, he is not even connected to respecting you. You don't have to. This was the Supreme Court, which should be abolished. Like the Federal Reserve, it should be abolished. You see what I'm saying? What they told you, right? They came along and they talked words of art. So I'm setting this up because I'm trying to get y'all to see that you already free. But you don't know how to take advantage, or you have to start taking more advantage, right, of that freedom. They tell us that what? Juneteenth was a celebration of niggas who was free, but they didn't know they was free. Until what? Damn near 2-3 years later. Niggas still picking cotton. They didn't even get the message. But they was already free, they still picking. Come along now, it's Juneteenth, so we celebrate this every June for about a week, which is a celebration. And guess where it came down to? This was one of the last places to get the motherfucking message.
That's right.
Texas.
Huh?
Texas.
Who knows what I'm talking about?
Tell the truth. Yes, sir.
Texas.
Gal.
Y'all know y'all free down this
Gal. Some of them.
This is mega team. Mega team. You're free. You're free. You know what I'm saying? But it's all over the country. It's all over the country. The only thing standing in the way is how they use words. I'm gonna show you how they use words. Y'all got a minute?
Yes,
I know
sir.
y'all been here a second. But this is how they got it. They start using words.
Citizenship.
Citizenship. Or still on the ship. Still on that ship. See what I'm saying? Still on the ship. Get off this motherfucker. Right here. Get rid of this. Because citizen is just another word for slave. They don't tell you that per se, but they do tell you when you read your Constitution. See? And if we're going to be free, certain documents and things we got to start reading, right? Now, allegedly, the Constitution is a contract. How many of y'all read it? If it just applies to us, right? That's what they tell us. But they tell you right here in The 13th Amendment. Let's read the 13th Amendment. The 13th Amendment was proposed on January 31st, 1865, and ratified on December 6, 1865. Section 1. Neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except, there's the term, except as a punishment for crime whereof the party shall have been duly convicted shall exist within the United States or any place subject to their jurisdiction. Did y'all catch that?
Except.
Except, and then they tell you that slavery is still in effect.
Right.
Right?
Read it one more time.
One more time.
One more time, man.
Neither slavery, this is a slave clause. Brother named Robert Brock went through all of this. You can Google him, you can look it up. He went through all the slave clauses that are still in the Constitution. Neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as a punishment for crime. Right? That's like the slick part of this. Why? Because capital punishment didn't come in until niggas got out of slavery.
Wow.
And capital means what? The head. From the French who chopped off your motherfucking head. The guillotine. That's what a capital punishment is, taking of the head. And it didn't really come into existence until they allegedly freed niggas. Now we got capital punishment. They wasn't killing white folks, they were killing niggas during that time. So now we got capital punishment. Crime, right, is niggas. That's what the crime was. So anytime you're talking about crime, how do we know? They locked us up, white boy statistics. 10 to 1. For every one of them, 10 of us. That ain't good, is it?
No, sir.
That ain't good. They telling you what's going to 2 million. Right? That's just in the state. We ain't talking about federal, local, county, city. We ain't talking about them. You get up to 4 million. That damn near more niggas in prison now than there was in slavery. At this period. That ain't good. Neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as a punishment for crime, whereof the party shall have been duly convicted, shall exist within the United States. Okay? Crime, we know who they put in jail, prison most of the time, and then they say where the party shall have been duly convicted. That's the next term phrase. Because you ain't being duly convicted. Most niggas don't get due process.
Right.
You see? We don't get due process. They try to act like they're giving you due process, but 99.5% white boy statistics. Of most trials, of most cases, don't even go to trial. 9 out of 10 motherfuckers do not get a trial. They plea bargain. Why? Because the prosecutor comes in and tells you he got this, and the third on you, and if you don't do this, I'm gonna give you 40 years. I'm gonna give you 50 years. You see what I'm saying? And since most niggas don't know their rights or how the shit's supposed to work, which is why I talk about hood laws, that's why I'm here, right? We throw in the towel. Because we don't know where to stand. And the lawyer that they give us is working for the state. The public defender, this motherfucker just got out of high school. Right? He can't even defend himself. If this nigga, if he defended himself, he'd go to prison. But here he is, just trying to defend you. Don't know the law. See what I'm saying? But that's what they give you. Right? A few of us been through the system, right? Okay. You beat somebody up? You gotta go in. You look like you hurt somebody. Right? But that's what happened. We've been through the system. More ways than one. In the system, writing about the system, sitting in courtrooms. Right? I started working for the lawyer who kept me out of prison. Right? Because he was a city prosecutor. Just to get into it and start learning this shit. right?